Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get together, and I hope we're going live. I've tried to go live in our usual software, but unfortunately, this did not work out as I was hoping. So let me see. Let me familiarize myself with what's going on here. First of all, this is Monday, 29th of July, and I am broadcasting live from Café Rio at the Joint Boutique Hotel. This is due to the fact that Telmex has been malfunctioning at home, so I decided to put together my plan B and move over to the Joint, and everything was working fine until it came time to start the broadcast application that I use, and it just did not get along with my setup. So I'm hoping that friends will find me here and we'll start taking a look at the broadcast here. If you are waiting for the broadcast in the other location, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen there. So I'm going to ramble. Yeah, I see your comments now. This is great. Yes, I'm starting to see your comments, which is absolutely wonderful. Eric, thank you so much for letting me come and find refuge in your co-working operation. As an aside, if I may get a little geeky, I think the way the way one has to enter your network by signing up and using the little coupon codes is not letting me operate my usual software program. But I will check with Alexis before I leave to see if we can fix that, because if Telmex doesn't fix my internet service, I won't be able to broadcast from home tomorrow or until it gets fixed. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to figure this out as we go. Let's see. Before I start with the news, I want to tell you that it's so easy to get used to internet that when it breaks down, it kind of like wrecks everything up. Of course, I have internet on my iPhone, but I have not been able to do as much with it as I would like, because there's only so many megs that you can. I don't know. I don't want to ramble too much. I'm just letting you know that this is a temporary operation, and I'm hoping that tomorrow, if I end up here, which I would like to actually, it's quite comfortable, I will be able to use my regular streaming software. But I'll get into that later on. So what we won't be able to do today, I am afraid, unless I do some exploration. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. No, I will not be able to show you the news that I have prepared for you as I usually do, so I'm just going to read them for you, and then I will take a look at your comments. I had also prepared a nice video to show you the setup here at the hotel, and unfortunately I won't be able to play that for you either. But I have some news that I wish to share with you, and I'm going to do that right now. First of all, I'm happy to report that a new direct flight from New York City has been announced. This has to do with the recent visit that the Puerto Vallarta's Tourism Bureau did to New York City to take part of the Pride celebrations there. And the good news is that part of the interaction between our city and the Big Apple is that Alaska Airlines will begin offering a new direct flight from New York City to Puerto Vallarta as of January of this coming year. So this would be a great time for you to consider looking for tickets or good deals if you're planning on a Puerto Vallarta vacation this winter. As you know, this is the middle of the summer. We're at the end of July, and this is probably the best time to be looking for a good airline deal or a good hotel deal. And of course, we're happy to be sitting at the Joint Co-working Hotel, which is a great place to stay if you are planning on coming to Puerto Vallarta. I will have this information in the show notes, of course. And then I also want to let you know that it is not often that Puerto Vallarta receives a visit from a Pulitzer Prize winner. And I'm thrilled to learn that Cristina Rivera Garza, the Mexican writer who recently won a Pulitzer Prize, will be coming to Puerto Vallarta to do a conference. She is a Pulitzer Prize winning Mexican author and professor. She has many novels under her belt, but she won the Pulitzer Prize for memoir in 2024 for her book El Invencible Verano de Liliana, or Liliana's Invincible Summer, a searing account of grief and the quest to bring her sister's murderer to justice many years after the fact. Unfortunately, there is still no details as to when the visit will take place, but I will definitely keep you posted on this one because it would be very fascinating to go to this conference and find out what she is all about. I also want to let you know that the Jalisco Philharmonic has announced the conclusion of its very successful second season this year. And the good news is that between the first and second season combined, the symphony has attracted over 28,000 concert goers. As you know, this is one of my favorite diversions, going to Guadalajara to enjoy the symphony live whenever time and budget allows. And it is a thrill for me to be able to do that whenever I can, and I highly recommend it. It is worth knowing that the symphony will be busy during the month of August, taking part of the International Mariachi and Charreria Summit, which will be taking place in Guadalajara. So a series of spectacular concerts featuring the symphony along with several mariachi bands have been organized. Tickets are actually on sale right now. Unfortunately, the tickets are not inexpensive. I'm sure they will sell well, but they might be a little bit too much for my personal budget. But I think that the best way to enjoy mariachi music is on stage, not while they're playing in the background while you're enjoying a meal. So to truly enjoy mariachi at its finest, the best way is to find an opportunity to enjoy it live on a concert stage. Excuse me. I also want to let you know that I was happy to learn that in Puerto de Oro, the amazing eatery has successfully moved from one location in Versalles to another. El Puerto de Oro is the brainchild of Tintoque chef Joel Ornelas, who opened the small eatery for his mother to operate, and the eatery specializes in pork belly tacos, which are the best you can find here in Puerto Vallarta. You will not find them better executed anywhere else. The new location is at Merida 128 in Versalles, and I will leave you with their Facebook page in the show notes at the end of the broadcast. I also want to remind you that Teatro Sin Borders will be holding auditions for their upcoming winter production, Beware the House on Haunted Hill. In the near future, they are going to take place on August 16 and Saturday, August 7, Friday, August 16 and Saturday, August 17 at the American School, I am sure. And it's nice to know that two of the ladies that form part of the operation are going to join me live on the Spotlight on Wednesday. And this will be a lot of fun to have a conversation with Sandy McDonald and Pamela Shepard. This will happen on Wednesday afternoon during the Spotlight. The play should be a lot of fun. I found a synopsis for it, and it reads as follows. Come to the party, stay if you dare. An eccentric millionaire promises 6 guests a mysterious prize if they can survive the night at the only truly haunted house in the world. Everyone invited has a few skeletons in their closets, though, and screwball scares lurk around every corner. The classic 50s horror movie House on Haunted Hill becomes a campy whodunit in this low-tech stage adaptation. So it should be a lot of fun to attend this play when it starts performing sometime in the winter months. Last but not least, I am happy to report that we had a fabulous time at the first ever drag brunch north of the Quale. It took place at El Rey Lounge in Versailles this past Saturday. That's why we started our broadcast at 10 and not 10:30. And it was a lot of fun to attend. I was there with a bunch of friends, and Karma, the bitch, who was the host, the drag queen host, delivered a wonderful performance. The food was spectacular, and I highly recommend it. And in fact, El Rey Lounge has just posted on Facebook their complete schedule of events that will take place during the month of August, and I will share that with you in the show notes. I also want to share the weather with you, albeit I cannot show you the chart, but right now we're enjoying 30 degrees in Puerto Vallarta. Humidity is high at 70%, and our forecast for today says that we're going to enjoy partly cloudy skies in the morning, with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 38, a high of 33, and a low of 25. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, rain in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 77%, a high of 32, and a low of 26. Then Wednesday, we're going to have scattered thunderstorms through the day, a chance of rain of 76%, a high of 32, and a low of 24. And with all that said, I think we can take a quick look at your comments from this morning. Let me see what we have. And again, I won't be able to show these to you on the screen, as I usually do. But let's see. Jordan Carnegie. Hi, Jordan. How are you? It's great to see you. Of course, you know that Jordan performed, oh my God, I'm having a pothead moment. The name of the play. Oh my God, and it was at the Palm, and it was fabulous. It'll come to me, but Jordan is excited to check out El Rey. It is a great place. Then Chelly Jimenez says hello. Pamela Shepard says, always dreamt of being a welcome member of a growing, thriving theater community. Teatro Sin Borders wants you. John Shepard asks, how was the tequila? I don't know. I haven't had tequila. Oh, the tequila that you gifted me. Thank you so much. John and Pamela gifted me a bottle of tequila. I haven't tried it just yet, but I am sure I will be worthy of a tequila sipping experience this afternoon as I try to figure out if if Telmex will fix my internet so that I can continue with my regular broadcasts from my home office. Let's see. Pamela says, I love the Joy Co-working. The Queen's Bazaar there was so fun, and with air conditioning, the most comfortable market space ever. I would totally recommend this for anyone staying in Puerto Vallarta. Such a great location too. Well, you know, it is worthy saying that between the common area that the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work has and their dedicated events center, which is where I offer my music appreciation presentations, anyone looking for a comfortable space to hold an event, this location cannot be beat. And of course, I am sitting right now here at Café Rio, and Karina is here, and she takes care of everyone that comes in to have some coffee. So I highly recommend this location, and the internet is amazing. Let's see what else we have. Liz says, Paco, you're amazing. Coping with internet is such a challenge. Well, you know, for me, it's more of a philosophical thing, Liz. It's reacting to the unexpected. I have to confess that this morning, you know, you get so used to your routine, and I think that the older I get, the more challenging it is for me to react with spontaneity to the unexpected. But I figured, maybe, fate is throwing a challenge in my direction. So I quickly jumped on an Uber, came in this morning, and set myself up, and everything was going okay until I realized that there's a simple miscommunication between my software application and the ability to show all the comments and all the things that I do live for you. But I will look into that before I leave this very comfortable space today. Let's see what else. Laura says, terrible connection. I'm sorry to hear that. There's very little I can do, but as long as Laura says this, please give me a quick report, everyone that's watching, and let me know whether the audio is okay and whether the video is okay. Of course, I am not operating with a built-in microphone or my own microphone. I'm just using the microphone from my laptop, so I'm sure that the sound is a little bit echoey. Let's see what else. Logan says not having Wi-Fi at home is the worst. I had to go 8 days last week without Wi-Fi, and as you remember, it was definitely an inconvenience. Well, for any of us that do a lot of work from home, it certainly is, but I am hoping that the situation will be fixed soon. And I don't see, I see some other comments that have just come in. Let's see. Let's see. Michael Slovaggio says both are okay. Marie says it's very echoey, and I can appreciate how it would be. Again, I will try to fix that tomorrow if I have to come back here. Karen says my connection is fine, as is your audio. Sherry says the video is great and I hear you well, but you sound like an echo chamber. No big deal. I appreciate your patience. So most of you are saying that you can see me and hear me. And yes, Eric, you are correct. The audio echoes because of the space acoustics, but with your special microphone, that would be solved. Again, I just ran out of the house because I wanted to make sure that I was here on time. Daniel is here, my little live broadcast doctor. Daniel, I so wish you were in town because of this situation. I may try to hit you later on just for some consultation on gear, but it comforts me to get a message from Daniel who says video quality is stellar, microphone sounds as expected, echo, but we can understand you. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate that very much. And this brings me to the end of this broadcast. We will not have a fancy ending as we usually do, but as always, I thank you for your support, and I thank you for your patience. I will do some consultation with the hotel staff to see what we can do to improve the quality of the production for tomorrow if we have to come back. So, with that said, once again, I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a great day.